people. Get out and vote. We're going to make America great again. We're going to win all the time. We're going to bring our country back, and we're all going to be proud, once again, to be citizens of this incredible country. I love you. I love you.
Now at 11, a standing ovation at the Sundome.
Donald Trump telling a sold-out Sundome he is going to turn the country around. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jameis Mueller.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. Tonight's crowd so large it spilled out of the Sundome.
People standing in line for hours all day just to get a glimpse and hear the Republican frontrunner in person. ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska kicking off our team coverage live tonight at the Sundome. Michael?
Jameis and Wendy, it was pretty incredible. It was a supercharged, energized stadium here, the USF Sundome, acting more like a college basketball arena about to go into overtime than a political rally. All of the supporters here for Donald Trump hanging on to every single one of his words. Donald Trump took over the USF Sundome like he owned it, with more than 10,000 people inside and thousands more that couldn't get in outside. Trump talked about veterans.
And do we love the military? We love the military.
Jeb Bush.
And you know, in his own way, he's a vicious guy. You know, he's got that little vicious streak because he's a gutless guy.
And of course, how well he can build.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Some supporters waited in line for more than 5 hours to get good seats, excited to see the reality TV star turned politician in person.
We are about ready to fall off a cliff, and our freedom is just not there. It's being stripped every day, little by little by little.
I think he's going to be a strong leader.
Because I love Donald. Why do you love him? Because he's awesome. He says the things I think.
Out of more than 10,000 screaming fans, a couple of protesters did make it in. Donald wasn't rattled and urged supporters to keep the momentum going all the way to November.
We're going to solve the problems. We're going to make our country so strong. We're going to win again and again. We're going to win so much. But here's what you have to do. You have to go out and vote, or we're wasting our time. The movement ends, and that's the end of it.
And Trump will be back in Florida again. He will be here a lot because he definitely needs to win this state to win the nomination. He is setting his sights now on South Carolina. He will arrive there on Monday. He will be there for the entire week for next Saturday's South Carolina Republican primary. We're live here in Tampa tonight. Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.
Michael, thank you. An equally large crowd of protesters holding a rally outside the Sundome tonight and making sure everyone heard their message.
Yeah, protesters saying that they don't like Donald Trump's message, telling ABC Action News reporter Carson Chambers it has no place on the USF campus.
Well, a lot of the folks in line here waited a long time, but never got up to the door to get in. They say they have tickets, but ended up watching Trump's speech on their phone. Donald Trump took a beating tonight from protesters.
There's a lot more people than I would have expected.
Who rallied outside Trump's Sundome rally.
I think it's just great to be out here just to see this type of activity in this area and this type of passion.
First, thousands of supporters waited in a long line that wrapped around the parking lot. The last stretch going in was by far the loudest.
We don't want racist politicians on campus. Donald Trump has made homophobic remarks, he's made Islamophobic remarks, and he's a misogynist.
And protesters got their message out while law enforcement stood by protecting their free speech.
Just like with the remarks that he said about like immigrants, specifically Muslims.
And a lot of the folks who did not get in to see Trump but had tickets ended up out here on the sidewalk in Tampa. I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.
That's right, Carson. Not all Trump supporters going home happy tonight. Some were still in line, standing outside, trying to get inside when Trump finished on stage. Some went home upset and pretty disappointed.
You can hear the media say all these things about one person, but you don't actually know until you hear it for yourself. So I was here to, get a taste of it for myself and not be biased through other avenues.
Trump tonight bragging about the overflow crowd, claiming he broke an attendance record at the Sun Dome there that Elton John set back in 1988. His campaign putting the crowd inside at 11,000, saying another 5,000 people were outside the dome. You could read more about Trump's visit. It's ready right now on our website at abcactionnews.com.